Alright guys, we're back. Alright, we're back. And we left off in Darktown, I believe. We just got quest with saving an apostate, I think it was, or you know, a mage that he said he's being basically captured as a he's basically being treated like a prisoner, and this Grey Warden wants us to help him. I never remembered Anders being a Grey Warden though, did he? I forgot, really. I didn't think Anders went through the right. Alright, we're in Anders' little house, his little place here, that's him. He wants us to go and save his partner, dude, his friend, so we're gonna go do that. We gotta get out of Darktown though. Night, because we'll be sneaking in, I guess, to this into the order here. It's the only way I can think of to getting in there, but yeah, very dangerous taking one of our own apostates into there. My sister, nonetheless, but I hope it doesn't have no repercussions or anything on me. Let's do this. Tree Courtyard.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
Yes.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars.
That's to say, if he already doesn't have a few Templars with him, that's to say he's not trying to set Anders up or something like that. Just saying.
When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Alright. If we find a Templar, let me stick my blade through him. I mean, you got yourself a deal. Hello, Carl.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
Did I call it, or did I call it?
No!
It's Grey Warden power.
You will never take another mage as you took him.
Whoa, that was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome, I gotta say that. Nonetheless. I'm sorry guys, I gotta lower a little bit. It's a little too loud.
What did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
I thought the Tranquil were cut off from the Fade forever.
When you're tranquil, you never think on your life before. but it's like the Fade itself is inside Anders, burning like a sun. Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
Do as he asks.
My sister calls being tranquil a fate worse than death. Give him peace.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that?
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
That was awesome. Anders just like became all bad ass right there. That demon form was nuts.
That wasn't normal magic you just did, was it?
This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends. And he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
Spirit of Justice, the one from the DLC from Origins. Forgot all about that.
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
This spirit sounds like a useful friend to have.
He was far better to me than I have been to him. To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
This is obviously difficult for you.
I thought I was helping my friend. He would have died, I guess. If that even means anything. And he wanted to help me. He knew what mages have suffered.
You tried to help a friend. Surely no harm can come of that?
I wish I still had your innocence. There was too much hatred in me. Justice thought he would overcome that. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Wow, you can actually say a love thing and turn that way? That's funny.
Can justice ever be separated from you?
I don't think
I might
so.
end up trying that off screen
The only
at some
way a
point.
spirit has ever been separated from a
funny.
living host is by its death. The curse is of my own making. All I can do now is hope to control it.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You're the first one I've ever told this. Thank you for not running away. My maps are yours, as am I if you wish me to join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Wardens. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.
New person. Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna end up getting Sebastian's story at some point. Sadly, not for a little bit. I recently seen it. It was on the PSN. I didn't know it was gonna come out on that quick. I thought it was like just a content for the signature edition, but I'm gonna get his story at some point. I got a lot of mages. I wish they would have let my brother live. I gotta look at what I gotta level up to start wearing those armor sets I got for reserve in the game. The Blood Dragon and Sir Isaac's armor. I wanna start putting those on. I got something in day. Let's see if it seems somebody got some letters for me. That's cool. They've added a lot of stuff to this game that makes it real different, somewhat, to Origins.
Maker's breath, you get more letters than I do.
As in this...
There's another one on the...
writing desk letter thing. You might be interested in something that's come up. A contact of mine, a fellow by the name of Alonso, is asking around for someone competent regarding a job, and I suggested you. He's always paid well, so if I were you, I'd checked into it before someone else snaps it up. He said he'll be... yeah. Bait and switch. Not bad. Let's stash a few things. I might as well just stash the Blood Dragon and Sir Isaac stuff till I can actually wear them. Dexterity and cunning, and yeah, dexterity and cunning to start wearing their armor. Element of appreciation.
When I told your grandmother I was marrying your father,
some more jobs
she threatened to disown me. She said my children would be mongrels. My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life, let her ruin it. I wrote to her when each of you were born. She never wrote back. I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
Grandmother didn't want you to leave. She tried holding on to you the only way she knew.
She would have been so proud of you. You're everything she wanted in an Amel grandchild. She might have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you, all three of you. Carver. He was such a little boy. Never had a knee that wasn't scraped or trousers without holes.
He was so young. Never got to be the man he wanted.
I just keep thinking there's something we could have done. It's killing me. I remember that awful creature reaching down and 18 years of loving and feeding and raising, and that was it.
Blame the Darkspawn, not yourself.
The ogre would have been happy with any prey. It was my fault it was Carver. I miss him. There were 4 of us when the Blight began. It will never be over while there are just 3. I've written to the Viscount. I've an audience for after Bartrand's expedition leaves. I couldn't do anything for Carver, but with luck, I could at least give us a home.
Ah, nice. We should be moving into that estate pretty soon, I hope. But yeah, we'll be back. I'm gonna talk to a few more people before I start up new missions. See you then.